Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me for this week's weekly psychic reading. I'm Erin and you can find the rest of my readings on my website, VancouverIslandPsychic.com. This is the weekly psychic reading for Monday, August the 18th to Sunday, August 24th, 2014. And at the beginning of the video, I posted the crystal choices for the week and a picture of them. So your crystal choices for the week are rose quartz, aquamarine, and citrine. Again, that's rose quartz, aquamarine, and citrine. This week, we're going to be using Doreen Virtue's Messages from Your Angels Oracle card deck. So I'm going to give the cards a shuffle and we're going to ask our angels, our spirit guides, God and Source, what messages they have for us this week to help keep us balanced, healthy, stable, and strong, and moving forward in a positive way along our divine life path. So the first card that comes up for us on Monday and Tuesday is Vanessa, and the message is to make your decision, ask yourself which way brings me closer to my divine purpose and which way takes me away from it. And so what we're really seeing on Monday and Tuesday of this week is that there are a lot of choices that we're going to be coming up against. And it's really important that as we're making those choices and decisions that we're really taking into consideration what our overall divine life purpose is and what it is that we're wanting, because it's coming down to crunch time. And it's really important that the choices that we're making are reflecting what it is that we're wanting overall in our life. So for example, you may come up against a choice which on a logical level makes sense. Let's use career, for example. You've been offered a promotion in a job to do something that's going to give you more money, or it's going to give you more time off, or some other really positive benefit that's something that you're really wanting. But you think about the job and you think, I am just really not interested in doing this at all. I want to be doing something else. So rather than saying, yes, I'm going to take that job, perhaps what you're deciding is that it's time for you to be making a career choice and a career change that better reflects what it is that you're wanting to be doing with your life path, with your overall life purpose. And so Monday and Tuesday, we're seeing a lot of decisions coming up around that, and life purpose is really coming to the forefront this week. Taking a look at Wednesday and Thursday, the message that comes up for us is Isabella, and she says, yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. And one of the things that I love about this card coming up right after we've been making decisions is that, yes, the intuition that you received on Monday and Tuesday around making choices and that are promoting your divine life purpose is that, yes, your intuition is correct and you are hearing the information that's coming through. So Wednesday and Thursday, expect that things are going to start falling together. You may have made a really difficult choice or decision through Monday and Tuesday, and your ego was going in the background saying, no, this doesn't work. And things, when you make those choices, things are going to start working out on Wednesday and Thursday, and you're going to start experiencing synchronistic events that are helping to bring that flow together. So Wednesday and Thursday are really positive days, and it's also really important to continue to listen to your intuition. Looking at Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the message that's coming up is Layla, and she says, spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. And so what we're seeing for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is that it's really important that you're taking some time to disconnect. It's all about rejuvenation. This week feels like there's a lot of pushing that we're kind of doing in terms of moving out of ego-based thought and into something that is really positive and helping us in a really positive way along our life path, but that it's really important to make sure that we're taking some downtime because there is that adjustment that we're going through. So nature is incredibly energizing. Making sure you're getting out for a walk or a swim or a run or anything that's exposing you to fresh air is going to be really positive and powerful for you. And it feels like a lot of people are also really needing to reconnect with trees and forests. So if you're able to this weekend, get outside and connect as much as you can with the ground, earth, and nature, because it's all helping to ground things back in so that we're able to continue forward in a really positive way. Let's take a look at the crystals. So If you've chosen rose quartz this week, the message that's coming up for you is Celeste, and she says a happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. So expect that part of what you're going to be dealing with this week, if you've chosen rose quartz, is something that's happening on either a home or an employment front. So if you've been thinking about making a change in your home, whether that's making changes within the home, within relationships, moving into a new home, this is a really good week for you to be starting to look at doing that. It can even be as simple as going through and doing some purging and getting rid of things that you no longer need, or bringing in something that you've really been needing. Or looking, if you have been looking at moving, this would be a great time to be listing a house, or to be looking outside of your area where you are right now and looking into potential opportunities for a new home to be coming in. Now, it may be that you're looking at employment, and this is a really fabulous week for you to be looking at a shift and change in employment. And I wouldn't be surprised if this is something that comes up for you on Monday or Tuesday of this week, because there are a lot of decisions that are coming up for you, for everybody in the week in general. And so any sort of employment shifts that you might be thinking about this week are really favorable. And it, pardon me, the message that's coming up is that shifts and changes on a home or employment front for you this week are really, really positive in the long run. All right. Pardon me. Let's take a look at aquamarine. So, oh, this is great. If you've chosen aquamarine, the message that comes up for you is Chantel. A new romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in it, pardon me, in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. And I love this card coming up because it's been a while since romance has been on the front. So if you've chosen aquamarine, the message that's coming up for you this week is that there are shifts and changes that are happening for you in your love life. And this is really, really fabulous. It feels like it's bringing in, it's ushering in a whole pile of new energy. So if you're in a relationship right now that things have maybe been feeling a little bit stale, then this is where new energy, new shift is coming in, and it's re-sparking the romance within an existing relationship. If you are looking for a new relationship, the message that's coming up here is that there is somebody who's coming in, and it's just around the corner. With that, it feels like there are decisions that you need to be making, particularly at the beginning of the week, around whether or not you're ready to be moving forward. Maybe there's something that's in your life right now that you need to move on from in order to be able to usher that new energy in. But if you have been looking for a relationship, that is just around the corner. If you aren't looking for a relationship, either because you're in a really fabulous relationship right now, or you have no interest in relationship, the message that's coming up for you this week is that everything is really kind of falling into place, and anything that might have had an impact based on your love life is really coming together. So if you've chosen aquamarine for this week, it's really opening up a lot of doors, particularly in your love life. And for people who have chosen citrine, the message that's coming up for you this week is Archangel Michael. And he says, I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you on your divine life purpose. And I really love that this card has come up for this week for people who have chosen citrine, particularly with the decision-making process that we're seeing at the beginning of the week. If you've chosen citrine, now is the time to be looking at making choices and decisions in your life that are helping to support your divine life purpose. That's all that it's about right now. So if there's an area in your life, whether it's relationship, home, work, spare time, friends, family, whatever it may be, that you feel is kind of blocking you from living the life that you want to be living, where you're able to help others, you're able to help yourself and support yourself all at the same time, now is the time to be making that shift and change. And Archangel Michael is coming through and is really helping you with that. So if at any point during the process you find that you're having a difficult time with moving forward, call on Archangel Michael and ask him to help you, whether that's with being able to make those changes, or having conversations, or leaving situations, or entering into new situations that you're kind of worried about. Whatever it may be, whatever it is that you're needing help with, Archangel Michael is here really firmly and strongly with you to help you move forward. I'd like to thank you so much for joining me for this week's weekly psychic reading. I'm Erin Lee, and you can find the rest of my readings on my website, VancouverIslandPsychic.com. Also, don't forget to check out this month's Choose Your Own Adventure crystal reading. It's a lot of fun. You can take your individual questions and ask throughout the course of the month for guidance and help. And as I said, it's a lot of fun. Thanks so much for joining me. Wishing you a fabulous week.